Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look at SUI, see what's going on. I guess it's a good day, good news, bad news situation. Good news is things are on sale and we're hitting that lower liquidation range and fully sweeping majority of that local heavy liquidation. Okay, so that's good news. That means we may see a bottom, the price action bottom out soon. Bad news, obviously, is you're probably underwater on your long position if you took one, and I'm sorry to hear that. If you could, please do hit the like button, comment below so we can get more content like this out to more people. And obviously, if you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site. Check that out, link down below. Now, what I want to talk about here quickly is the last 7 days liquidation. It's kind of sparse and sporadic, spread out rather, but we can see 230 is kind of that heavier concentration. But if we look at the macro perspective, this is where it gets really bad. Even though heavy concentration between 260 and 270 got hit here recently, there's still more late longs piling up at 250 to 240. This is a problem with leverage. Market makers see how much leverage is accumulated at specific areas, and they just keep pushing that pain point, right? So max pain right now for SUI holders. Having said that, liquidation short delta is super high to the downside, implying that, well, we're overextended, yes, but also more likely to see further downside. You got to recognize, though, we are double bottoming, sort of, and the same thing occurred here as well with liquidation delta. Okay, so we may see a bounce here soon, but it should be very brief if we do. All that being said, war sucks, and make love, not war. I wish that was the case right now, but unfortunately, some idiots in other countries right now are just totally destroying the market. Because I do personally feel like Bitcoin is starting to find its tentative bottom in its range, and it can totally sustain that and go back up if we just see these stupid war efforts stop, right? So there's a lot of good buying pressure right now in the overall sense for Bitcoin at 103,500, but it's not really helping these altcoins very much. Take a look at this here. Bitcoin dominance, it's almost at its local high, okay? This is like an all-time high that was achieved semi-recently. Well, not an all-time high, but within the last few years, we haven't seen a percent this high in a while. So we're revisiting that, essentially putting us in a position where altcoins are dumping because Bitcoin's pulling back and Bitcoin dominance is going up. Basically, money's flowing away from Bitcoin and not going into altcoins. So people are just selling and not buying. It's a simple way to understand it. So not good. That is significantly disadvantageous, at least specifically for these SUI holders. Now, locally, the previous high was retested as a new low, but that didn't hold at all. So we don't need to worry about that guy. And this descending trend hasn't been broken yet. So there's no point in taking a long position. While there's a potential hidden bullish divergence, depending on who you watch, right? Then that's like a consolation nonetheless, right? You never take trades when the price is just going down and free falling. You take trades based on support and confluence, which there's nothing right now supporting a buy position right now. Okay. Now, again, hypothetically, the liquidation levels have been swept. We could see a slight relief rally, but I'm still considering. My original goal was to hit a SUI short in like the 290 range. It came up to 285 when I was sleeping. So it's just, the market is trash right now. Like, majority of trades are invalidated almost instantly, and every time you try to take one, it goes the opposite direction. But the key takeaway here is that the direction is down. That's the overall sentiment. I want you to walk away knowing that it's not a good idea to buy this dip unless it's maybe a spot play. But leverage, stop being another statistic. This is what happens when this liquidation here. This occurs because too many people are taking too many high leverage longs, right? And market makers are going to continue to wipe that out until things stabilize. So anyways, I think I went in circles with this here, but the concept is that there's nothing here telling us that we're going to turn around. If you take a trade right now, it's super high risk. It doesn't make a ton of sense. And even though we could bounce and pivot from here, let's wait at least for Bitcoin to maintain its range over the weekend. Maybe for there to be a ceasefire on this stupid war that's going on right now. Those are all things that are relevant that I don't think people are just kind of overlooking it, right? So I recognize things are on sale right now, but I still don't recommend buying this dip, even though we do have a small amount of confluence with our fib levels and previous highs, but that doesn't mean much at all. Okay. All right, folks, be safe out there. I hope you learned something today, obviously, and I'll update our playout chart here, post on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord as per usual. Join us over at Bitunix too, folks. New campaign is starting soon. If you use my link to register, you're eligible for all future campaigns. No KYC or VPN required with these guys. They are fantastic. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Thanks again so much for your time. Take care.